Here it is. Junie B. Jones. Boo! And I mean it. Chapter 2. Candy corn. That afternoon, I zoomed to my house from the bus stop. I ran in front of my door as fast as lightning. Tattletale, Tattletalle, spells tattletale, I hollered. After that, I used the words in sentence. Tattletale, May is a big, fat tattletale. I heard Grandma's voice. Junie B, honey, is that you? She called. I'm in Ollie's room. Come back and see us. I circled my hands around my mouth. Okay, I hollered again. Okay spells okay. After that, I hurried back there very fast, and I hugged my grandma real tight. Did you hear me spell tattletale, I said. I looked that word up in my dictionary at school. On account of May tattletaled on me today. Grandma Miller was changing Ollie's clothes. She shook her head at the news. Oh, dear. Not more trouble with May, she said. Honestly, Junie B, you're just going to have to ignore that girl. I crossed my arms. Yeah, only how can I even ignore her when she called me scaredy cat baby, I said. She told all the children that I'm scared of Halloween. Grandma! Only if May knew what I knew about Halloween, she would be scared too. Grandma looked curious at me. What are you talking about? She asked. What is it that you know? I swallowed very hard. And then I made my voice quieter. I know 5 scary secrets. That's what I know, I said. Only I'm not even allowed to tell anyone or else my head will turn into a wart. Chills came onto my arm. Polly Allen Puffer told me that. I whispered even softer. Grandma Miller wrinkled her eyebrows. Polly Ann Puffer? She said, wasn't that boy who told you that a monster lived under your bed? I nodded my head. Yes, that exact same Polly Allen Puffer, I said. He knows lots of scary stuff, Grandma. On account of Polly Allen Puffer has a brother who's in 8th grade. And 8th grade is almost as old as a grown-up. Grandma did a little smile. Then she finished buttoning Ollie's sweater. And she put him on the floor to walk to me. Ollie does not walk all that professional. He teeters and totters and weevils and wobbles. He fell down on my foot. Then he patted my shoe very nice and said the word moo. Moo is Ollie's favorite word. He's not the sharpest tool in the barn. Grandma bent down to pick him up. I touched her softy white hair. Bats would love that hair, I believe. I wouldn't go out on Halloween if I were you, Grandma, I said. Not with that head of hair. Grandma Miller did a little frown. Then she fluffed her hair very much. Why? What's wrong with my hair? She asked. Don't you like it? I zipped my lips shut. 'Cause I said too much already, I think. Grandma Miller fluffed some more. Speaking of Halloween, your mother is coming home from work early today. She wants to take you to the store to buy your costume. Just then, more chills on my arms. I started backing out of Ollie's room very slow. Yeah, only I might not want to buy my costume today, I said. I might want to buy it tomorrow or the next day or never, possibly. I kept on backing up. Okay. Well, I think I'll go take a nap now, Grandma. And when Mother gets home, please tell her not to bother me. I did a salute. Thank you and good night, I said. After that, I turned around and I ran to my room and I closed the door. A second later, I opened it a tiny crack. Yeah, only don't forget that what I told you, I called. Do not go out with that head of hair on Halloween, because that is just asking for trouble. Helen! Grandma Miller called back at me. She said, please do not call her Helen. I shut my door again. Then I picked up my favorite stuffed animal named Philip Johnny Bob, and I hurried to get in bed. If we pretend to be asleep, maybe I won't have to go to the scary Halloween store with Mother, I told him. Philip quick pretended to snore. I tapped on him. Yeah, only she's not home yet, Phil, I explained. Plus, I need to tell you the 5 scary secrets because I can't tell them to real actual people, but you don't count, probably. Because your ears aren't really real. Philip Johnny Bob felt his ears with his front foot. Really? You're kidding me, he said. My ears aren't real. Are you sure? Because they really, really feel real, don't you think? I felt his ears. Yes, Philip. They do feel real, but they're just made out of cloth. Philip Johnny Bob kept feeling his ears, and so finally I had to take his foot away. After that, I made my voice into a whisper, and I told him the 5 scary secrets. First, I whispered the secret about the monsters and witches. Then I whispered the secrets about the pumpkins and the bats and the cats. And finally, I whispered the secret about how candy corn is not actually corn. His mouth came open at once. No, he said. That can't be true. Candy corn has got to be corn. It comes right in the exact name. Plus, it even looks like corn. Kinda. And so, if it isn't corn, what kind of vegetable is it? I did a shrug. I don't know, Phil, I said. It can't be peas, because peas are roundish and greenish. Right, said Philip. And it can't be carrots. Carrots are longish and crunchy-ish. We thought some more. Then both of us looked at each other. Maybe Polly Allen Puffer's big brother is wrong about the corn, I said. Yes, he's got to be wrong, said Philip. Candy corn is definitely corn because there's nothing else it could be, I nodded. But the other scary secrets are true, I bet. You just can't tell they're true by the sound of them. Like, why would a real, actual monster put on a costume if he already looks like he's wearing one? I know, said Philip. And the pointy, sharp pumpkin teeth make sense, too. Because what good are pointy, sharp teeth if you can't eat feet? I said. And you know, the bat and cat secrets are true. Because what bat wouldn't want to live in Grandma's softy hair? And witches. Cats definitely claw you and shreddle, said Philip. He looked up at me. Maybe you shouldn't go trick-or-treating this year, Junie B., he said. Maybe you should just stay here with me, all safe and sound, right in your own house. I hugged him very tight. That elephant is very supportive. All right. So what was the setting? Was it her room the whole time? Her house. Okay. Who are the characters? Junie B. Jones. Yeah.
I heard at the end it was her.
Do you remember what his name? Yes.
Philip Johnny Bob.
Oh, yeah. Philip Johnny Bob. Yes.
That's a long name.
Yes. And who else? You can talk to her.
My mother.
Oh, my grandma. Good job. All right. See you guys later.